So, I am live again. I don't know why I was removed from the live. It just went off. I really don't know why. So, welcome, welcome, my people. Anyone around? Oh, Okis Eden. Hi, dear. Hello. So nice to meet you in this live. I know that we connected from, I think it was either from Nelly or from Blackman. And yes, and since then we're still connected. I'm so happy. I appreciate. Hi. Welcome to the house. I was already live and it just went off. I don't know. Somebody hit me out. I don't know what happened. It just went off, and now I came live again. I can see there are four people here. Explorer Rings, you're there. My gosh, Explorer Rings, you know what happened? The the live just ended abruptly. I don't know what happened. It just ended. And then I think it's not nice to schedule a live. It's just good to go spontaneously live because I just don't know what happened. I was just kicked out and I just restarted this new live again. I'm so happy that you're here. So please welcome back. Okis Eden, I don't know if I pronounce your name correctly. You're very much welcome. Hi. I really like your videos. I really like your dog. And you make very funny jokes. That's really nice. I love that. I'm so happy that we are connected. Um, yes, I appreciate you. I am so happy you came by. Explorer Rings. Ah, yes. Okis Eden, we met in Nelly's, yeah, from Nelly's live, and I was shortly in your live last night or last evening, and you were also mentioning that you really love Nelly's videos, and so I know we connected through Nelly, and I got connected to Nelly through Explorer Rings. Nelly came to me from Explorer Rings, and now we are a very strong community, actually, a strong community of like minded people and really honest and genuine people. And we have promised ourselves to support each other until the end, until everybody wins. Explorer Rings is almost winning. Nelly is almost winning. I am not sure. I checked properly how you are doing, Okis Eden, but I see you're posting every day. So I think you're on the right track. And that's really motivating. It's motivating me to see how committed people in my community are. I'm so appreciative of you guys. You can't imagine. Um, so Explorer Rings is saying hello to Eden. I think you know each other already, or if you don't know each other already, please connect, because these are true people. In fact, I am so happy in my community. I only have, I only have, and I've only met really credible, trustworthy people. I'm so happy about that, and I'm pretty sure that we will all win. And even if somebody else wins and I don't win, I don't care, because the sense of community is just so amazing. It makes me already extremely happy um, to be just connected with people full of love, full of support. I'm so happy for you guys. Thank you for the smileys you're sending. Yes, Eden is saying Nelly is fun to watch. Nelly is so much fun. I don't know why Nelly was thinking that she's shy and she says that she's shy. For me, she just looks like somebody full of wisdom, a lot of wisdom and self confidence, and really honest. She's, for me, 100% honest. She also gave me some advice on the side, which I'm doing actually. I have to make some changes to my channel because of some piece of advice that Nelly gave me. So I really appreciate her. And I'm so happy that um, all of you are connected. We are actually connected here through Nelly, although I connected with Nelly through Explorer Rings. So you guys are amazing. Um, Explorer Rings, you're saying yes, you are there. Cancel that time. I didn't understand that. If you can expound on that. Yes, Explorer Rings, Eden is very supportive. Yes, yes. I'm so happy that he's here. I'm so happy that you already are connected, guys. Um, yes, of course, Nell is fun to watch. I have a lot of bad jokes, so I can make a lot of content. Eden, so that's why you're posting every day because you've got lots and lots of content. That's great. You go, man. You go. Post every day, and that's the only way I think you can win. And so just post those jokes. We like them. I really like watching them. Aileen, yes, you're already connected. And Eden, I don't think you're connected with Aileen Stephens. Hi, Aileen. You're sending me some lovely emojis there. You're very welcome back to the channel. I got kicked out. I just returned. I just made a new one, a fresh one. So you're very welcome. You're very welcome here. Aileen, I know you are connected with Explorer Rings already, right? And Eden, please do if you haven't. So Eden and Explorer Rings, Aileen is such a great person. She has been supporting me from the beginning until today. And she also has a channel, but because she has been quite busy, she hasn't been posting so frequently. But now I think she has picked up. I see that she's posting quite often. So Aileen, just keep up posting those short videos. At some point, you should also start going live because I think you have enough subscribers to start going live. Is it true? I think you have more than 50, right? I haven't checked lately, but you have enough to start going live. So please, Aileen, please connect with the people around and start moving. Yeah. I'm also moving, but very, very slowly. But I'm happy. I'm happy. At least I'm moving. I'm not stagnant. Um, yeah. So Aileen, you have already visited their channels. That's good. That's great. I'm so happy and proud of you, my dear. And Blackman, oh, you're welcome. You're welcome to the house. I don't know, Blackman, if you have some experience. I was doing a live and I just got kicked out. Did someone kick me out? Because my internet was good. My internet was stable. Everything was good, but people started to complain that they didn't see me or they didn't see this or that. And all of a sudden, I got kicked out. So did they kick me out or does it happen sometimes to does anyone have experience with that? It would be nice to share that experience. Um so Aileen has not yet connected with the black man. Please do, please do. Um please do. This is the right community to be in. It's really interesting. I'm so happy. I don't know, Aileen, how you feel about um Aileen is very young. She just finished uni recently, and I'm really trying to push her and other young people to start now. They should start now. You should start now because you never know in the future. The future is not about jobs 9 to 5 jobs. The future is being independent and doing business. Mm. So, Black man, welcome, idea. I saw your. I was sneaking out of class, and you can't imagine today in the morning. I sneaked out of class and joined a bit your live, and then I joined a bit of Lungishwa and somebody else, some new person. I think is Zifas Space or something. And I passed by Rings, Explorer Rings live a bit, just a bit, because I was in and out of class. So I didn't do so much at school today. Yeah, guys. And Blackman, you are addressing really important issues today. Aha. So, so what happened to me? I shouldn't worry about that. That happened. So, Blackman, you're saying that such things, such network bursts usually happen, and the router must synchronize to arrive at level. So I was really worried. I was thinking that I got kicked out or somebody was spamming on me. And so I'm so happy to know that it's a normal thing that happens. Um, Super. So I think you are all connected. Blackman has also checked Aileen out. Super. That's perfect. Super. So I'm happy. I'm happy we are all connected. And I see only 3 likes. So please send me some likes. As Explorer Rings always says, send me some likes and some hearts because I need them. um, and if anybody is in the house and you haven't hit the subscriber button, please consider doing that so we can enjoy this interactive community. Yes, Explorer Rings, I can see you sending me hearts. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love this red color. Red and yellow combined. Um, so Aileen is saying that I am planning to create enough time so that I can use that free Pictory AI to create lots of videos before free subscription ends. So if you want to use that free subscription, just make sure that you use it to create shorts and don't subscribe before you create time. Make sure you create the time first before subscribing to it. And for the rest of the people who have not heard me talk about this Pictory AI, that's what I use to create my videos, and this is also important for you, Aileen. Yeah, but actually, Nelly Adi told me I should use my own voice because in that AI you can choose to use several voices that are from Seven Labs. Seven Labs voices, and they are really, really good voices you can use. Um, but s- Nelly advised me to use my own voice. And because I don't have so much experience on YouTube, I think she's right that when it comes to the time of monetization, they might think that the use of a voice that's not yours is not, yeah, it's not allowed or something. I don't know what you guys think. because I'm using AI. I do these animated videos because I think health information is best communicated through animation, and it will take me a whole lot of time to do videos, and I don't have that time as I'm studying. And so I decided to use Pictory AI. I'll write the name here. Pictory. Pictory. Because this is such an easy thing to use, and it produces really professional videos, but one has to do the script themselves. I do the script myself, and I just let it generate the video for me using that script. And sometimes I have to customize the the scenes, the pictures in the video. I have to customize them sometimes, but most times the AI, the Pictory AI, just does that itself. But as I was advised, I don't know if anybody has experience using AI, let's say Pictory or InVideo AI or any other AI to generate videos that are original and authentic, because I have never had any copyright claims, because I just generate really original videos myself. I generate a script myself from my own research, and I let AI do its magic of making the video. I don't know if you guys have any advice or any information whether that's wrong or not, because I haven't read any information on YouTube that says the use of AI is wrong. Rather, I think they encourage the use of AI. And if there was a problem, or if there were a problem, then I would have gotten some copyright claims or something, but I haven't had such kind of things so far. Ah, So I get that. I get that. Eden is saying that he's keeping kicked out of the live. Um, but it could be because of the internet connection, poor internet connection where he is, because of heavy storms, heavy thunderstorms. Yeah, that could be the case. Yeah, but also you never know with all these internet things. You never know who is controlling who and who has interests to control what people do. Sometimes I'm very very paranoid when on internet, when online. Yeah. Anyway, so I appreciate if you get kicked out, and if I don't see you again, I really appreciate your time and coming by. And Aileen, do you have a specific question today regarding any of those topics? Aha. Yes, you, Eden, I heard you today, or I heard in one of your videos where you were sitting outside in the garden. You said you spoke about Oklahoma and tornadoes. So, is this tornado season? And how is your grocery shop? Because you said everything got destroyed, even your grocery shop, and you're trying to do your own garden. How is the situation at the moment? Oh, oh, that's sad. That's really sad. Yeah, this is this nature. Sometimes you just wonder the kind of things that nature brings us. And I can't just imagine living in such a place where you live under fear of nature striking one day, because something like a tornado, my gosh, I've never experienced such a thing, but I really see them, like I see them in movies or in the news, and it's it's so scary. I don't know how it feels really living in a place like that. It's so scary. But I also, yeah, so you guys have tornadoes that are so scary. Yeah, you get used to it. Yeah, you're right. But also, everywhere we live, there are some kind of, yeah, there are some kind of issues that we have to deal with. Some of them are quite scary. Yeah, like things we have no control about, like natural occurrences. Yeah, it doesn't help to live in fear. Rather to adapt to them and move on. Yeah, and Explorer Rings, you spoke about not really being a fan of traveling in, I think, in the north or in Kolkata or something. And I have read in the past, I've read news about women being at risk um, of being, sorry to say that here, but sometimes men have aggressive tendencies against women in some parts of India. And I can see that you travel a lot as a woman and alone. I don't mean that women cannot travel alone, but what do you think? Do you have any fears, or why? How come you are so confident? Because you're really really confident. How do you travel across the country just like that? Do you feel the risk, or is it just something that we see in the news, but it's really not present in India? That sometimes women face aggression. Yeah, this is something I've always wanted to ask you. As we are getting to know one another, that's why I'm really asking questions, just so we can know one another a bit more. For me, it's really, really important. It's not just about really these materialistic gains that we gain out of subscribing and watching and watch hours. It's also more to get to know people a bit more. And if you want to know any detail about me, you can also write in the comments and I will address. Or if you have a question regarding health related topics, like in my videos, you can also post. Blackman, what do you think? Blackman, have you seen that video about male infertility in my in my channel? I wonder, I've never had a response from men about that, or even from women. I think no, from women I've had some comments, but from men I've never had any comment. And like 60% of people who watch my videos are men. I was just wondering, what do you think, Blackman? Sorry to put you in the spotlight on that, about that topic. And Aileen, you're saying, briefly talk on the difference between fibroids and endometriosis and polyps. Okay. Yeah, that's a very interesting question. Hello, Nelly. Nelly, the queen, is here. Hi, Nelly. Oh, very nice to see you, Nelly. We have been talking about you, but of course, what comes out of my mouth is only positive and positive vibes. So we've been talking about you in a positive sense. So very, very welcome. Almost everyone is here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nelly. And by the way, Nelly, I didn't find you. I didn't find you on the other side. I wrote you a message. Um, yes, 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 yes. Nelly Adi's lifestyle. I found other Nelly Adi, but it was not you. I don't know if you can write me the handle that you use. If you can write me in one of the comments, I will check it out because I really wanted to connect on the other side, where we talked about, but I didn't find you. Yeah, I searched Nelly Adi just like this, the way you write it here. Okay, so same picture, same name. Yes, I will. Yes, I will search again. And if not, I will then write you my name. I can't even remember my name there. I will write you my name if I don't find you, so you can try to search me, yeah? Because I really want to join your community there. Yes, 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 yes. Um, yes, my name. Guys, I don't use my real name on my videos. It's important for you to know. That's not my real name. That's my pet name, Ree. Ree is my pet name, but I have my real name, so I will write for you here. Um, I think that's what's on Facebook. So I have an American name, Rhoda Chimati. I think this Nelly. Those are the names that are on Facebook, on my Facebook, and I think my picture you will find. That big, big, big tower, that big church tower in Spain, in Barcelona, a big church tower. That's my profile picture there. Yeah, I am so small in the profile picture with that big tower. That's me. So try to check me out, and I will also check you out on the other side. So I want to address this question from Aileen. I hope this will interest everyone around. Yes, 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 Nelly, please do because yes, I really want to connect with you, my dear. So we have Blackman, Explorer Rings, you, Nelly, and Eden. Uh, Lushoma, I think, has left, but she was in the original chat where I was kicked out. And so Aileen has asked a question which I would like to answer. It might not be relevant for everyone, and I hope that if you don't like the topic, please write in the comments here so I can stop talking about that and address something else. But Aileen is asking briefly talk on the difference between fibroids and endometriosis, also polyps. So let me talk quickly about um, fibroids and endometriosis. I am sure everybody has heard somebody has fibroids, or you know them, or you have seen someone who has them, or you have a sister, or a mother, or a niece who has them, and they are really ugly things. So fibroids are those growths that grow in the uterus. The uterus is actually that organ where the baby grows inside. Every woman has a uterus, but there are some women without a uterus. So most women have a uterus, and fibroids grow in the uterus, either inside or outside of the uterus, but they have to be attached on the uterus. There are very rare cases where you have some fibroids on the cervix. I hope that you know the anatomy of the female reproductive system. That's why I'm just talking. Next time I will show you pictures, please. Nelly is saying nice topic. That's super. So I will go on addressing it. So the fibroids, they are growing in the uterus or outside of the uterus or somewhere on the cervix. And they can be inside the cavity of the uterus. When a woman is pregnant, the baby is usually inside the uterine cavity, in the cavity of the uterus. So inside there, the fibroids can grow, but they have to be attached on the endometrium, on the wall of the uterus. So you have some types of fibroids growing um, on the wall of the uterus, facing inside the uterine cavity. And then it means that if you get pregnant, you will lose it. You will lose the pregnancy because the fibroid is like a foreign body inside there, and it will disturb the growth of your baby. So the baby, you will lose the baby at a very early stage. But it also depends how big the fibroid is. And then you have some fibroids which grow in the muscle layer of the uterus, and they may not they may not be popping inside the uterus, and those ones are called they are called intramural. They are actually in the muscle, and then they make the uterus really like amorphous. It Those types of fibroids, they disturb the shape of the uterus. So your uterus would look like a zigzag thing instead of just being smooth round, and that can also affect pregnancy, especially as your baby grows in the uterus. Such kind of fibroids can push it out because they disturb the shape of the uterus. And then and it's very difficult to remove them because they are inside the muscle layer of the uterus. And that's why you see some women, when they have fibroids, they get they have their uterus removed. But it's not always necessary to remove the whole uterus if a woman has fibroids. And then you have some fibroids which grow from the muscle of the uterus, and they grow outside. They grow towards outside of the uterus, and these are the fibroids which can press on your organs. For example, they can put pressure on your stomach, or they can put pressure on your kidney, on your liver, on your lungs, on your bladder, on many organs. And those ones are also very bad because they really can disturb the harmony inside your body. And to remove them, it's also a bit hard because then they have to cut over your abdomen to remove them. But those ones outside, they rarely disturb your pregnancy. So that's why you have some women have fibroids. um, some women have fibroids and they become pregnant successfully, and some women have fibroids and they never succeed. I mean, they get pregnant and then they lose it, or they never get pregnant. So it always depends on where those fibroids are. Are they inside the uterus? Are they in the muscle layer, or are they outside? So that determines the outcome of pregnancy. And those ones growing around the cervix, they are also bad because, um, of course, they may disturb your comfort, but also they disturb pregnancy and fertility too. So actually, the to treat fibroids is to remove them. And sometimes they can just put inside through your vagina and remove them if they are inside so they don't cut you anywhere, or they cut your abdomen and remove them from the abdomen. Um, or in very severe cases where you have so many fibroids, big ones in the muscle layer, your uterus can be removed. And when a woman has fibroids, usually they also have other problems, pressure problems somewhere, or they have anemia because those things are really taking a lot of nutrients and blood from you. And and some people even have a lot of bleeding, during menstruation they bleed a lot and they have serious cramps because they have these foreign bodies in the uterus. Nelly is asking, what are the signs and symptoms? Actually, my sister lost her baby due to her womb. Is weak to carry the baby to maturity. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nelly. I'm so sorry, Nelly, to hear that. Um, because really these things are so, 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 so bad. And uh, you know why I like talking about these topics is because I have seen so many people who have suffered because of these things. Even some people die because of these things. And they suffer for so long, so many years. And I think it's really unacceptable. For example, this was just recent. It was in 2015. I met a woman who was married to someone, a very educated woman, a beautiful woman. They were really well married, a happy couple. But because she was not getting pregnant and her tummy was so big, she had fibroids, but she didn't really know she had them. I took her to do a scan. I just went with her because I felt she was really suffering, and her in-laws were really scolding her, saying that she has cement in the womb. She came from West Africa, so there they say that if one is not having babies, you have cement in the womb. So imagine people were saying she had cement and she in the womb, and she was completely afraid of even going home or facing people. So I paid for her to have an operation, but even to have an operation, she was so afraid. She was so afraid of knowing what she was carrying. She was so afraid of knowing why her belly was so big. And when she was told that she has fibroids, she was so afraid she thought it was cancer. But I had to take her through the whole process to say it was not cancer, it's just fibroids. And as soon as they operated her, actually, she just had a secret operation because she was afraid of what people would say. Her tummy became flat again, and I think it was too late because her husband had left her because she was not having babies. So she was really deserted by her husband. But I'm not in touch with her, so I don't know if I don't know how her life went. But they removed the fibroids, and she was really okay. She was fine. So sometimes it just needs somebody who understands and who can show empathy to women or to whoever is having these problems. And and I always advise people, if you feel anything that is unusual in your body, especially excessive pain or pressure or something, just go for a checkup, because most of the women or most of us don't go for checkups because we are afraid, completely afraid about something unnecessarily, because there's nothing to be afraid about. When you have fibroids, they are never cancer, they are not cancer, and they almost never turn into cancer. um, but they can turn into something really like a stone, something so hard like a stone. when they calcify. So sorry, Nelly. I don't know if your sister has had an operation, because it's really easy to have an operation and remove those things, and after the operation, one can have babies very successfully. Hmm. Yeah, Blackman is saying that taboos come in, and really, it's the taboos that really kill us. And again, why I am passionate about talking about all these reproductive issues and sexuality issues. It's also to bring um, this issue of taboos to the attention of people, because too many taboos can make us die for nothing. One can die because of thinking that something is a taboo. But talking about and really spreading information, it's only through information that we can be saved. you know Otherwise, a lot of people will die just because of taboos. And I don't know if this is just an issue in African societies, or how is it in the US. Eden, maybe you can tell us. And Explorer Rings, I don't know how it is in your society. But in Africa, the issue of taboos is just too much. It's like every health issue can be misinterpreted, because people believe in other things other than just science and truth. And I'm not saying that science is the absolute truth. I'm just saying that many things can be explained scientifically. It doesn't help really to fear or to think that certain things are caused by curses or witchcraft or I don't know what, when there is a scientific course behind it. Now, I don't know if I missed something about fibroids. I would quick. That was just a sneak peek um, about fibroids. Now, I want to state the difference between fibroids and endometriosis. So, fibroids, as I said, you see that they are non-cancer and they are growths. They can be round. Their shape is round like a ball. You know, and fibroids are just they are forming because certain cells are malfunctioning. They are just certain cells which don't grow well, and then they form into these so-called fibroids. But endometriosis is just something else. Endometriosis is just some kind of tissue, like a small membrane. I don't know how to. It's just like a piece of paper, like a small little membrane which grows inside the lining of the in the it's like the lining of the uterus. Hello, Lushoma Success. Welcome back, my dear. Welcome back. I acknowledge you in this house. Welcome to this community once again. I I got kicked out, I think, because of internet, or I don't know, for whatever reason, I got kicked out. Um, and then I just decided to go back to live again. My original live where you were um, just ended abruptly. I don't know why. Yes, yes, yes. I had to come back. I didn't want to let technology um, um, minimize my efforts. So I decided to just do another live. And look, we're so many here. We have been quite a few people here. Some people have left, and some people are facing internet issues because there's heavy rain wherever they are. Yes, luckily we are here. Thank you so much for sending me a lot of hearts. Thank you, Lushoma Success. I think that you know or you have connected with everybody here in the house. These are genuine people, like the people you have in your community. So if anyone here has not connected with the other, I kindly urge you to do so. But I think you have done, because I think we have met in one life or the other. So I appreciate you so much, and I appreciate your time and your presence here and your love. So I have been addressing, so Luchoma, I have been addressing some issues here, and we have talked about uterine fibroids, because there was a question from one member here, Aileen, and she asked, what is the difference between fibroids and endometriosis and polyps? And I have just finished addressing the issue of fibroids, and I was just now going into explaining the difference between fibroids and endometriosis. So, fibroids are just those ball-like growths that grow in your uterus, at various places, as I explained. And then you have, thank you. You're saying great question. Thank you so much, Rushoma Success, for affirming that. And so we go on. So endometriosis is just a tissue, it's just an endometrial tissue. Endometrial tissue, so the inside of the uterus is called endometrium. So this tissue is really the tissue lining the inside of the uterus, and that tissue it's supposed to be within the uterus, in the lining of the uterus. But you have some situations where that tissue actually migrates to other parts of your body. It can migrate to the outside of the body, it can go, let's say, through the ovaries into your body, or it can be transported through the blood system into another area of your body, like the lungs or the abdomen or anywhere. I have seen people who have endometriosis in their lungs, and I tell you, that's crazy. So that tissue that dislodges from the lining of the uterus into other parts. Oh, oh, someone is ringing here. So unexpected. Guys, I have to stop. Someone is ringing, and I think it must be something really serious outside. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry to stop this, but I have to stop now. Yeah? Did you hear the bell? I'm so sorry. Oh, my heart is pounding. Someone is ringing, and whenever they ring, there has to be something. The door is locked, so no one can come in, but I think something is, yeah, could be some authorities or post. I don't know. I'm so sorry, guys. I have to temporarily stop. I will spontaneously come back. And if you manage to come back, I will appreciate. If you don't manage to come back, it's okay. We call it a day, and I will meet you guys in your various lives. Um, I am noting where we have stopped, and I will come back to the same. I will come back to the same. So to the difference between fibroids and endometriosis. My heart is pounding. My mind is not okay now. I have to see. I have to look outside. Sorry, guys. I have to stop now and see what's happening. Okay, it's terrible. Oh, it's ringing again, so I have to go. Do you hear? See you again. See you soon, my dear. I have to open. Oh, or I don't know what to do. Let me just minimize. Oh, I have to open. So I will go. I will go. See you. See you later, guys. See you.